Got it. Thank you.
Oleg. Neo, I've sent you an invite as well. Fresh.
Yeah, I go to mail now.
Yep. Fresh, I've sent you an invite. Cats, I see you now. Invite sent.
Blended.
Bobbit, I've sent you an invite. Perfect. Oh, we're looking good, people. We're very ahead of schedule. This is why
That's what we like.
Are you trying to jinx it?
I was going to say.
So
I mean,
just,
you know we're on Star Citizen.
I'm very much aware. Beating it far too long. Just to remind people what the launch procedure is for joining a server tonight. So we'll be joining on somebody. So once we've fully formed the party, we will be joining a server, which will be a monitored server by CIG. If in that instance that we're joining and you do not join directly with the rest of the group, you can right-click my name and join on the server that way. So I'll let people know once we're joining a server. But if you don't join automatically via that method, just right-click my name and you can join via the group that way. So I'm just doing one last check for the list. If you have yet to receive an invite in this group, just shout out now. So I'm just doing one last check for our party. And we'll be launching shortly. Energy, are you in the chat with us?
Oh, Energy is going to be DNS. His CPU died last night.
Oh, right. Yep. They were the person. Yep. Gotcha.
That was the person I removed. Cheers.
Yep.
That
you.
sucks.
S- Is Smithy PI here?
I have messaged him a couple of times. I've got no response.
Copy that. If that's the case, if they do turn up slightly later, they can just join on one of the members in the server. Otherwise, yeah, we're probably going to have to launch pretty soon.
Excuse me, Fed here. Fed call.
Чё?
Зриону дай роли, он не может зайти сюда.
Ща.
All right, team, we will be launching in about 10 seconds' time. If you're not dragged in with us from the group, just right-click the name, or my name, and join on server. So we should be joining a monitored server, which is going to help us.
Попроси Зариону куда-нибудь зайти в другой любой войс.
Connecting. And we're joining.
Yep, that worked.
We good launch.
Так, роль я ему выдал. Он должен, по идее, уже сможет зайти.
I'm not late, you're late.
Too late, Smithy. Race is over.
No.
So Smithy, I'll add you to the party once we've loaded in, but you might just need to join on your friend first.
In-game.
In-game, yeah. Just right-click join on server.
Remind if Oleg to move his mic away from his nose for his stream.
Always a good reminder.
A reminder for Oleg to move his mic away from his nose for this stream. That is if he is streaming.
He is, and he is in our separate voice chat.
Never mind.
Test, push to talk.
Got
We
it.
can hear you.
Test, push to talk on my end. Copy.
Anybody actually in game yet? I'm still loading.
It does
Sam.
take a bit to load in, so just keep it. It will load you. Just give it time.
Okay, it's just getting slammed.
Still loading.
Yeah, it's Star Citizen spawn. It only does one person per shard at a time.
And also make sure to clear your wake up room as soon as possible to make room for the others.
Okay.
Yeah, earlier this morning when I was getting in to get set up, it took me about 8 minutes to get in.
Thank you.
Hey Jazz, what shard are you in?
Still
You guys,
loading.
you guys are showing up on the same server that a lot of us were on earlier.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. I think that's the server. I think it's okay.
Okay, I just wanted to double check because I see a lot of people. I just didn't know.
If you see all of our party markers, you're on the correct server.
I went menu logged and then SL everyone was like, I think we're on the same server. I'm like, God, what? I just menu logged.
Alrighty, I'm in menus. I just need a party.
Yeah, so do be advised that it does take a bit of time to load in normal Star Citizen fashion. Where a server will just take 3 or 4, maybe longer to spawn you. As per usual, there is a number of party markers chilling in the habs, waiting for you guys to actually connect to the client.
The only loading screen Star Citizen will ever have.
Does that count the one when the server has to catch up and load itself?
Here we go.
I made it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I do see an entire pile of party markers just at the hotel.
Oh, cloud.
we shouldn't have an issue in terms of like spawning ships because it looks like people are slowly trickling in. So by all means, go spawn your ship. But if there is a bit of a queue, just be patient.
Also, a reminder to walk, not run.
The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Absolutely. Also check that the floor of your elevator exists before entering it.
You're pro racers, you should know by now that never just run into an elevator, always look before entering.
Only the penitent man may pass.
The next shuttle is approaching the station. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
You could all take a seat on the shuttle for safety.
Cheers, this is Star Citizen. For safety, you don't sit on the seat.
I get up and fall through the dip, you know.
Exactly.
Truly the game where anything can happen.
That's what they meant when they said infinite possibilities.
Yep, infinite possibilities, depending on which bug you get.
Hey, Jez, Smithy still needs a party invite.
Yep. We'll do that as soon as I'm off a shuttle and not in any immediate danger.
Danger, danger.
The Jezebel.
We're about to merge with another shuttle by the looks of it.
The Jezebel.
Approaching next station.
That's just normal Star Citizen for you.
Please prepare to disembark.
Shuttle goes into another shuttle.
Last call for passengers.
At least the ones in
shuttle is
Orison don't do
preparing to
360s at the stations and just, murder you.
Walk.
depart. Please clear the hatch.
There we
Shuttle
go.
will be departing.
Yeah, keep calm. Just walk to your stations.
Hands to quarters, all man your racing ships.
Tap, I think you're still on that
Last call for
shuttle.
passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Okay.
At Orson Skyway
Yeah,
Shuttle
he'll be
service,
fine.
we
Just
aim
take
to
an
be
extra
getting there
ride.
half the fun. Please enjoy your flight.
It's the second trip to Providence.
Don't mace the shuttle.
I've never missed anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
I missed that you. You missed that
Smithy.
napalm barrage earlier.
Smithy, I've sent you a party
Coming
invite.
from the guy who almost missed the race.
With so much to see and do, Crusader is a journey.
There's a difference between missing and almost missing, Tint.
I didn't kill Smithy earlier. He's fine. He's being
I
dramatic.
did.
Yeah, as soon as I saw the thing on the ground, I'm like, nope, jetpack away.
Are we allowed to run practice laps while before the formation?
Do not run practice laps.
Jeez.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected. Your
Copy that,
vehicle
thank
has
you.
been delivered to the... Please visit us again.
So, if everyone is setting up, just a reminder
Welcome
that
to the ASOC Vehicle
group
Retrieval
can be
System. Your
found
vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
ProGP chat.
Please visit us again.
If you
Goodbye.
could just arrange yourself in the grid as shown.
Noise, you're backwards in the grid.
Don't know what you're talking about.
So just give them grids at Providence.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been delivered to the follow. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Where did you say the grid layout was?
Providence.
Providence. You can also find that grid layout in the CC-Pro-GP channel.
It's the first message.
It's the very top of the chat history.
I don't see that channel.
Let me just put
You may need to edit.
Yeah, I don't see it either.
put the grid in the CC chat.
Oh, I got it. Yeah, Thank you.
Landing gear raised.
I think some users were reporting a hydration issue last time. So make sure you've got some water available if possible.
Do I have time to run back and grab some?
Probably at this moment, yes.
If you do have trouble, I can bring you some. I'll just go grab some really quick.
Remember, you can kind of cheat the hydration by drinking another bottle, even if it says you're at full. Kind of overfill yourself. That sometimes helps.
Also a reminder, if you're not... SAS is a very angry AFK timer. So if you're just not doing anything, it's probably a good idea to wiggle your mouse.
Don't forget to jiggle your sticks.
Mm-hmm.
Landing gear deployed.
I'll jiggle your stick, Smith.
Alright, guys. Knock it off.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
inactive.
So very shortly, we'll just be doing briefing. If you haven't been involved in a briefing, we just usually go over some general rules and the event itself.
Clear the bed. I'm currently stuck in a potted plant because somebody in a racing suit is standing next to the bed.
Engines active.
Citizen as a potted plant. A new character select.
Engines inactive.
I'm sure it'll grow on you.
Winners, and they will have their 50 prizes going on.
I seem to be stuck in an infinite loading screen.
Just
Zero
check in
entities,
console that either you're, if you've got 0 entities, console quit, or you're just waiting for a spawn. With
I
obviously
just got
they're
an
waiting for
inactive,
async
so
spawn.
rejoining.
Try again.
Okay, racers, we're gonna start our race briefing. We'll just be going through a few things regarding race procedure, rules, and also some bugs and things that we'll be on the lookout for. So we're gonna start with our bugs. So, as you may be aware, there is various bugs in Star Citizen which are known to ANZIA Racing. You may wish to be aware of the following ones that may affect your ability to compete today. This specific bug affects the M50. It's known as the bicording bug. So, by combining forward and either left or right strafe and putting the TVI on the horizon, you can exceed the intended forward speed limits of the M50. Other ships are likely affected as well, but today we'll be focusing on the M50. As a race regulation Flying using this technique is far too dangerous for this competition. It gives reduced visibility on track, and it only shows about half the track as you're flying. TVI and ship rotation in flight becomes unpredictable and a hazard for everybody on the track. Racers must fly their ships on straights, so the tunnels and between the platforms, but bicording or tricording in terms is okay as normal. Primarily utilizing their forward main thrusters and maintain good visibility of the track and its racing lines and will be observed by all race officials. So this is a technique we're not going to allow today, and we will be monitoring racers if they are utilizing this technique. In general, a workaround is fly forwards, and then you'll have a great view of your surroundings, so you won't have issues. We can provide a link to the issue cancel if you would like to see this. Any questions?
I'm trying to come up with a snarky comment, but it's way too early.
Go on.
Yeah, same.
I do have a quick question about the positioning on the grid. It is 2 teams per pylon, right?
Grid is set out as per seconds. Just want to double check. I'm not thinking. So yes, 2 teams per pylon. Except pylon 6. Pylon 6, Fat Party Panthers, you have a pylon all to yourself.
Lucky bastards.
Going to exit my hangar, and we'll continue the race briefing shortly. But in the meantime, please continue forming the grid if you haven't already. How's that grid looking, team?
This is fascinating. I have no hangar.
Spawn a ship from the public ASOPs. It's just your hangar isn't loaded. I had the same issue. You just had to spawn a ship from the public ASOP terminal, and it will load.
Yeah, same. I just grabbed an Aurora and then parked it right away.
Oh, it works. Hooray!
There you go.
Apologies if I missed this in the briefing already, but when we're getting out for our formation lap, teams that are, say, like teams that are on the same strut when they start, do they separate by the 500 meters so that if you're in P2, you're 500 meters behind P1?
We'll cover that in the race briefing. That's still to come.
Copy.
Okay, carrying on with our race briefing. So, start procedure. Well timed. So, the lineup is as indicated by our starting grid, so I just pasted that in the CC chat as well. The safety ship for today's race is piloted by none other Euro Trucker. So, when the grid is set, confirmation from the race director that the formation lap is about to begin will be announced. So, this is me. So look or hear for my voice. This will be indicated by addressing the racers and the safety ship with racers get ready, We are starting the formation lap. This will then be followed by safety ship. Please begin the formation lap. During the launch of the formation lap, all teams must separate from each other and maintain a distance of approximately 500 meters from the race team in front during the formation lap. Race team members must be flying beside each other at all times during the formation lap. There's ANZIA's recommendation for the race team member on the outside of the track to keep their team member on the inside of the track's racing line in view at all times to avoid collisions with each other. Finally, please do your best to keep the formation level with the safety ship. If you're unsure what your elevation your ship needs to be at, please follow the players in front. Or you may target the safety ship to keep track of where this is before you launch. The safety ship will travel at 150 meters a second, or 150 meters a second around the racetrack. It is the responsibility of the racers to maintain this speed. Once again, a distance of 500 to 600 meters from the race team in front. So we will monitor the distance between the teams in front and behind as well. We're aware that sometimes it's not always possible to maintain this, but do your absolute best to do so. Failure to create and maintain a safe formation lap will result in penalties. On approach to the start line, the safety ship will peel off. At this point, it is the responsibility of the ship at the front of the grid to maintain course at the speed of 150 meters a second. So effectively, those front ships become the safety ship. Finally, the race director, me, will make the call. Green flag, green flag. This is to indicate the start of the race. It is on the first green flag that your speed can become unlimited and the race begins. Is there any questions regarding the start procedure? I think we did have a question before, just regarding the space between those on the same pylons.
You're good. I think I was just wondering about so P2 would kind of slow up a little bit to make sure they start behind P1, P3 behind P2, that sort of thing.
Correct, yeah.
There does seem to be some confusion with the positioning on the beams. My understanding is that the front team on each beam should be both on the front edge and the back team should both be on the back edge, so that you have the width separation and then we string out as we're going. But it looks like some teams are doubled up on one side, which I don't know how that's going to work.
Give me a second. I'm just going to confer with the team.
I think the right team is always the in front team.
And just double checking the speed we're supposed to be at for formation lab.
Does this mean that Gerbo and I need to switch?
Formation lap speed is 150 meters per second.
Very good, thank you.
Okay, just with that, there appears to be an issue on the front pylon. The safety ship Euro Trucker will be assisting with that issue, so that's related to the pylon of pylon 4, which has Frontier Consolidated and Sanguis Luna. So any other questions before I go on to our general rules?
Yeah, just some clarification on positioning of P1 versus P2 on the same pylon. Is it stacked on one side versus the other, or is it front and back?
Yeah, because I'm seeing that done both ways across different pylons. So
would assume it wouldn't matter as long as we launch correctly into the.
It does matter.
Or does it?
Both teammates are on one side of the pylon, and the other team is on the other side of the pylon.
Yeah, but are we going to fly parallel whenever we launch, or four races per line?
This is the part
time?
that doesn't make sense to me. Is if we're supposed to be flying at the same distance back from the safety ship, why are we launching from the same side?
I don't think we're supposed to be parallel, right? We're supposed to spread apart.
Yeah, I think we're supposed to stagger after we take off. So first or second will be 500 behind first, and then it goes that way all the way back down the line.
Right. The rulebook says that the formation lap is 2 ships wide, not 2 teams wide.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my read too, Gerbo, was that we were setting our width in advance.
Okay, then Liquid Prime is going to go ahead on the Peregrine is going to go ahead and move over to the left side there.
The side of the pylon you're
Anyone
on
has
should be
time.
on that image.
Correct, yeah. The side is confirmed on the grid setting image.
Except the grid setting image shows my team and M50s both on the front of the pylon, and the team behind us in Razors both on the back of the. This is like say, I'm very confused here.
Yep.
I believe that is left and right of pylon, not front and back.
Yeah, that's left is front and right is rear of this this platform. So if you're on the bottom of the pylon, that means you should be on the left side. If you're on the top of the pylon, you should be on the right side. On the image, I mean.
So,
I mean, in the image is the right team, the one who is forward.
Everyone,
Hold on.
I think people are looking at the stream image is the problem here, and we're basing it off of the stream image.
No, I'm looking at the image posted in the website and in the Discord, and the right side is the front side, as far as I know.
But do you think maybe we can just go ahead and just once we do take off at 150, we'll just separate in between each team? Anyways, so it should work out.
Yeah, but it's going to be a little bit messy.
I see what you're saying though about like you'd be like split apart. Like your team is on the left and the right, but one's forward a little bit, one's back a little bit.
are the teams supposed to be grouped together, left and right? Or are they supposed to be split separately, front to back?
Split according to the grid thing.
Yeah, they're split. So the teams will be next to each other. The team members on the same side of the.
No. The grid setup is saying the other way around.
Okay, that's what we're asking the question. Instead of people having 2 different opinions, what is the official stance from race direction? Front to back or left to right?
Yeah, because the diagram in CC ProGP channel is different than the one that's currently being shown on stream. They do seem to be different.
So
copy that. Yeah, give us a second. I just want to, because I'm not looking at the stream right now. I'm doing other things at the same time. We'll confirm this. Give us 1 minute.
Just gotta say that given during the formation lap, the team is going to be, side by side, and you're going to give spacing to the team in front of you, then might as well just stay together, right? And launch together and leave together.
Well, that's the whole crux of the question. Is
the
intent is unclear, so let's just wait for Jazz to get back to us.
Yep. Let's give us a second, and we're just conferring now.
How much till start we have? My teammates still loading.
We probably have about at least 10 minutes any sort of start.
Okay, thank you.
Don't forget the wiggly sticks.
Jiggle, jiggle, dunk.
Hey.
What's that, Smith?
I said jiggle jiggle.
Meet.
I had to get the VOD for that.
File.
We're just confirming that. We're just reviewing what we're going to do with that grid situation. We understand the confusion there with the difference between the stream picture and the picture posted for the grid. Whilst that is underway, we're going to finalize our race briefing with our general rules. So give me a second. So, the minimum number of laps to be completed for race distance to count as a complete race is 3 laps for our AX3 races. It is 3 laps with our AX2 races. And it is 4 laps for our ACRUX races. So races are expected to maintain a sufficient distance from the competitors on track. This means not impeding the others' racing lines as they are taking it. Listen to the race officials' directions and calls. We will normally aim to address ships by the name of the pilot, but we may also use your team name. Please do not complain about incidents in the in-game voice chat or via Discord voice chat. Failure to do so will result in penalties. Officials will Officials will review available data and make a call at the time. Officials' calls are final. However, some calls will be made after the race is necessary. It is your responsibility to be aware of the penalties that can be issued by officials. However, we will explain the requirements to serve penalties once over voice if you're unsure. Please remember to voice your incidents, such as ship destroyed, with your RSI handle and location briefly for race direction. I will say you can probably do this via party chat if you can. It just makes it a little bit easier for me to record those incidents when they occur. When a yellow flag is called, you are to immediately slow your ship down to the safety ship speed of 150 meters a second. You are not to overtake races and to fly in a single file formation with 500 meters between you and the ship in front. During a yellow flag incident, further instructions from the race director may be given. If a server crash or other catastrophic event occurs, the race director will call a red flag for the race and detail the nature of the event. If a server crash occurs, listen to the officials for direction. On rejoining the race, head straight for the Milford platform, pass the start line, and continue your race. No interaction with race direction is necessary. The white flag will be called when the current overall leader passes the start-finish line after 1 hour. After 1 hour has passed on the race timer. This may be slightly shorter than 1 hour, depending on the timing of when that lap is being finished. All other ships must continue racing until the checkered flag is called. When the checkered flag is called, all racers then complete the current lap that they are on by crossing the finish line. The race may be closed earlier if multiple leading ships crash out on the white flag lap. On the completion of your checkered flag lap, finish racers may wish to meet up above the Milford platform on the large open cargo area for a ship and character group photo. Just on cheating and exploits, we'll have all race officials streaming to video of their assigned checkpoints and views. Cheating in the game included complex macros, crashing the event, or griefing in the armistice zone of a lawful city under development in the Star Citizen Alpha is not permitted and not welcome in this non-combat racing event. These offenders will be reported by all race participants and officials with multiple perspectives of their actions to Cloud Imperium Games. Players who organically discover the event in the server will be warned about the space in global chat, and fort causal by event staff will be given before taking further action by ANZIA Racing. For clearly defined key points on this, please refer to the official Cloud Imperium Games Rules of Conduct. Struggling today. Are there any questions on the general rules of the race? And yes, we do have position on the grid. We'll get to that in a second. I just want to cover off any questions from general rules.
What is your favorite color?
Yellow.
Blue. Triangle.
How much maximum time we have still until start? The Jacks, they're on having problems with connecting to the server.
One question: if we are going to get to the safety ship, or are we going to decide who is in front of each?
For the safety ship?
Yep.
So when you get to the safety ship, or... Can you repeat the question? I'm sorry.
Yeah, who is going to be clarified who is in front of each in the, single line following the safety
line.
ship.
So during a yellow flag, like a safety ship will be deployed, but rather than sort of line up behind the safety ship, we request users just to slow down to the safety ship speed of 150 meters a second. So effectively, you're all safety ships.
And just don't overtake.
Do not overtake. Okay. You should not be overtaking. And if there is a racer in front of you, you need to maintain a distance of 500 meters.
Understood.
Yeah,
thank you.
It's very, very rare for us to actually call safety ships, but if it does happen, we'll let people know what needs to occur.
Don't jinx it.
So, just
so if I'm a safety ship, do I get blinky lights?
Sorry, I just missed that question. I just said.
It's okay. I'm just fucking around. Don't mind me.
What's the rejoin process if you crash?
Yep. So you can respawn your ship. Once you respawn your ship, you may rejoin the course. There is a rejoin lane, which you can see via... it should be in the same channel. And I'm going to... paste that into the CC chat as well. So there is a rejoin lane. So once you respawn, you come out of the spaceport and go directly towards Milford. So I've pasted that in the CC chat just for visibility. You can see that it is the yellow dotted line which rejoins back into the racing line, and then you fly across Milford like you normally would across the start-finish line. Can you see that?
Copy, yeah, thanks.
Do we have to call out when we crash?
Yes, if you crash or make a collision or collide with somebody else, please let us know. Yeah, because we like to record those incidents because they're used for reviewing after the race. So just a reminder to wiggle your mouse. I'm just gonna confirm what we're doing with the grid, just to be sure. Give me half a second, maybe half a minute.
Can I get your attention 1 second, please?
Yep, go for
it. Could we? I mean, it's for me, for my opinion, it would be way easier if we take off just calling our team names. So everybody knows who is in front of you. So you take off like telling your team name. I know when I have to take off, so we don't mess up together.
Right, I understand. As in, like we let you.
Yeah, you just say Sire taking off, and then it goes Origin. If of me goes Frontier, so I don't know.
I understand. We're not doing that today. Just give me a second. I'm just confirming the grid.
Friendly reminder to wiggle your mouse.
Wiggle, wiggle.
My man's got that on a repeating timer.
So, Dirk, when are you coming over to wiggle my sticks?
Right now.
Smithy, you got that kill switch set up, right?
Yep, it's all set up, don't worry.
Okay. Apologies for the wait there. I just wanted to be sure and just conferring with a few other people in terms of the grid itself. So the official grid is what we've posted in the CC chat. So you can see there's the ProGP grid image that currently has the teams on the left and the right of the pylons. That is how we're forming the grid today, and that's how it is being formed now, currently. The formation lap will start as indicated there. The stream image was representative only and should be ignored. It's something we'll look at after the race, so we don't have this sort of confusion going forward. So I apologize for that.
So the split is left-right.
Correct.
And
Right,
so
then
then
after swap spots.
After takeoff, we're supposed to stagger our takeoffs with the right-hand team taking off first and then spreading out between our teammates.
So teammates need to fly together. It's the distance between you and the team flying in front that needs to be maintained at 500 meters.
Jez, I think the problem is coming up of how do the two teams on each pylon stagger? Do they maintain equal distance and fly together horizontally, or does the team that's in the pole position go out front and then the second team falls in 500 meters behind them and then the second pylon repeats so that it's a single column of two teammates 500 meters each, or a double column of two teams that are horizontally separated, and then each pylon is 500 meters behind the teams in front of them. Because that was the problem with OpenGP, where there was a couple of teams that were too close to each other because we were following different launch procedures based off of what was done in prior years.
Correct. Yep. Double stack. The pole position, there should be a slight stagger. So the teams with the higher grid position should be slightly in front.
Is that 500 meters in front or just slightly in front?
Not 500 meters, just slightly.
Roger.
Basically, the pylons are 500 meters from each other.
Correct. Yep.
Okay, so we're going to be going into turn 1 4 wide, is my, right?
Yeah, we're going into turn 1 4 wide with the faster racers on the outside. This will go great.
That's just
exactly.
I thought we were splitting it up like P1 is 500 ahead of P2. I mean, it's fine. We'll do what you're saying, Jez. Like, I don't want to argue with it.
Yeah, look, honestly, this should have been... It's something that we're going to need to review after the race because it's not ideal. But this is the plan for at least this race, and this is the grid set up as per... Yeah, so I understand. Yeah, and it's a very valid concern, especially with those races on the outside. So I apologize. But it's something that we're going to look at after the fact.
We should have you said start port and port. It's easier to understand.
I mean the rule. Sorry, I don't want to argue. It's fine.
No. It's a valid point. And it's
We
something
fully
I think we
understand
figured
all
out.
of your guys' critique here. It's just obviously at this stage, if we just do it as we kind of got it, we'll review obviously future.
Yeah, the only thing I do want to say is the rule says 2 ships wide within 500 meters, but it's like I say, we'll do as the race call is.
We're all learning here.
We're calling an audible. This is what we're doing. All right. Apologies for the confusion, but we are going to get started shortly. Give me 1 minute, and I'm just going to confirm a few things with the stream team.
Liquid, can you move a little bit to your right, please? Thanks.
Yep. So, hold on. We're not far off starting.
Remember to move your controls.
Yes, wiggle sticks.
I'm still waiting for Dirt to come over and wiggle my stick.
There'll be no stick wiggling for other users, please.
Not until
the race is concluded.
Yeah. Staff, can I confirm you're all in position? You look to be okay for me.
Head in position.
Providence in position.
Nelson
I'm
in
good.
position.
Can I say some words? My teammate Zeron Jack just loaded in. Can we just wait 3 minutes for him?
Yeah, so Zoran's finally loaded. Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, we can see his marker now moving a bit.
Yep.
So, Jakar Zoran, I understand you've just loaded. You're free to join the race. However, we're going to have to do the race start first. We'll let you know once you can actually join the race. So go ahead and spawn your ships, and you'll rejoin via the rejoin lane. If you're unsure of what that means, I have pasted a picture into the CC chat, which includes the rejoin lane. Okay. Eurotrucker, are you ready in the safety ship? Is the grid set as expected?
Grid is set. Safety ship is almost ready.
Copy. You let me know once you're ready.
Alrighty, safety ship is ready.
Do that. So, racers, you may begin hovering. Start your ships. Hover in place.
Landing gear raised.
Oh.
They're lifting off. They're lifting off. They're lifting off.
I'm having a problem.
Start over 350 11 years ago.
Go on.
And now, 11 years later, you're in the chat.
Ricky, you're
somebody's
putting
hot
audio
micing.
into the channel.
The chat as well. Everybody was in the but
My game doesn't react right now.
Can I get a name?
Ninja D. Can't get my game to react. I don't understand.
Why hit escape and go and just hit escape, go back in, and then maybe you have to hit right shift as well. I had this during the heavy.
Oh, now it's working. Oh, fine. Thank you.
Yep. Thank goodness.
I'm fine.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so, yeah, racers just hover
No
in
idea what
place.
that was.
Star Citizen.
Having stuff, looking about.
Okay, safety ship. You may be in your formation lab. Racers, please follow the safety ship. 150 meters a second. 500 meters between yourself and the ships in front. Jakar, just let us know once you've spawned.
Hey, Bill, you're passing us.
Jakara's on the rejoin lane right now.
Jacket, and you're falling way behind.
Yeah, Jack, and you're really far back.
Check.
300 hit me. Just hit me.
Jack 01, возле колбасы держись. Sorry, he might not understand.
Bill, you're in front of second place right now.
Sorry, I'm struggling to change the speeds as we...
Neojet and Logar, you guys are ahead of us.
safe shipwreck went.
Races maintain 150 meters a second. Green flag? Green flag.
An extra crash. Someone came across.
Okay, confirm that name again.
Go away, ship destroyed.
We're doing good. Location?
Commander 10, a ship destroyed in Shimura.
Okay.
Yeah, I see him. Watch out on the right hand side near the end of Shimura.
Confirming, yeah, is there debris?
It doesn't look like it, just double checking. It looks clear.
If you didn't hear, that's Ace 9 Providence. The crash.
What was the quick ping?
Star Providence.
Any debris at Stone Providence?
Can't see.
Rikki-tikki crash. Can't exactly see from this angle if there's any debris at Shimura from the crash. It looks okay from
Entrance
there.
of Shimura crash and also I think noise maze as well.
Rikki-tikki noise maze crash.
Copy. Rikki-tikki noise maze crash.
Entrance of Shimura.
Copy. Any debris at Shimura? I think we said we're clear.
It's hard to tell from this angle. I'm at the other end. I can try and take a look, but if someone else is out there, it might be easier.
Thank you, Maverick.
Thanks for rejoining.
Jakarta.
Crash.
Providence. Minimal debris on the pylon.
Bitter Jesus collided with someone that did not die. It was at the start of the reverse entry point.
Hey Jez, I'm pretty sure someone collided with Oleg at the start of Kaplan.
That was probably me, Computer Jesus.
Copy that. I will let the stream team know they need to keep clear. Apologies.
Commander Teta rejoining.
Thanks, Senna. Just a reminder to racers, you don't need to let us know if you're rejoining, you can just jump in, it's fine.
You okay there, Horror, at the entrance? Is that a crash? No, you're fine.
Tent, game crashed.
Thank you, Tim. It's unfortunate.
AC3 Nightmare attempting to relog. I'm stuck on a black screen still.
That's unfortunate, I say.
Jack разорен, ready to rejoin.
Yep,
Just join us, no
date. Yep, we don't need to announce rejoins, just rejoin and just make sure you do it via the rejoin lane.
Log across.
Yeah, Smithy destroyed entrance of Kaplan.
Yeah, copy. Logar crash. Was that Smithy crash as well?
Yep.
Volta crash.
Bolton crash at the start of the properties.
Hey. Debris at Providence.
Jacobin crashed. Kaplan got collided by someone.
Copy.
This is Noise. I rejoined about 3 minutes ago. Did they catch that?
All good, Noise. You don't need to announce rejoins. We capture them. Euro Trucker, you able to take race direction for a moment? Yep, maybe 2 minutes. Sorry.
Ninjari crashed before Milford.
Ninjari, was your ship destroyed?
Yes.
Data machine destroyed. End of Kaplan.
Oh. But my respawn is not working.
Keep going, Art.
Euro Trucker, I'm back.
I didn't send a suspicious friend request.
Do not accept suspicious friend requests, please.
Can you tell us who it was from?
It was from like BT dash something numbers. I could check, but I'd have to stop race.
Don't do that.
It was from BT-2018.
Then that would be a GM person abusing ship serials.
Jet, I don't know if you're clearing all of the struts on that last platform.
You okay there, Billboy? Stuck at the end of Shimura?
Yeah, Billboy destroyed.
Can't see any debris from this side here all the way through. It looks clear.
Sorry, what platform was that?
Shimura.
Noise maze crash at entrance to Cap 1.
Noise. apologies. Usually I provide some time updates, but we are 28 minutes into the race. Positions, then these are subject to further review after the race. Currently in first place of ACRUX, we have Fresh 001 for Sanguis Luna. First place for AX2, Dirk, also for Sanguis Luna in AX2.
Jacuzzi crashed.
AX3, we have Jelly Headmate, Sanguis Luna.
I'm gonna say I'm still ahead of Dirk. They must have missed a lap.
Yeah, so that's the thing that's probably under investigation. Was that Gerbo? Sorry.
That was John Boy.
Beach Boy crashed.
Beach Boy?
At Providence.
Thank you.
I'll catch that Jakar crash at Kaplan.
Debris at Captain's.
Copy.
Would there be a check on Neojet's racing line exiting Kaplan? I don't believe it clears all of the ribbons.
Sorry, what do you mean?
You exit to the right before clearing the end of the platform, I believe.
Which platform?
In Kaplan.
Just for the boat as well.
In the previous lap, I was behind Neojet, and I can confirm he was making it clear, to be honest.
Liquid DNF. Crashed.
So, Liquid, are you not continuing?
I'm continuing, just quick.
Yeah, it's not DNF, just for... so just...
Crash or...
This isn't an XGR race where a crash is a DNF. Just keep going.
I missed that he crashes before.
Was that Liquid?
Yeah.
Any idea where Numinos is compared to me?
Juliet approach to top line, please confirm on the report.
What's that mean there, sir?
It's going on Kaplan right now, just to confirm that you're doing properly there, please.
On the exit.
Good question.
I believe.
AC3 destroyed in Milford. About halfway through, looks like I hit hard air.
Hard air, I like that.
I was dead center of the racing line and just exploded.
AC, did you say invisible debris?
Yes, about halfway through.
Which tunnel is that? Milford?
Milford.
Affirm.
Do you know like which side of it?
I was basically dead center of the tunnel.
Yes, please, by rejoining the field.
Said crash, take to the cap one, should be clear.
Can I confirm who just noted their crash before? Sorry.
Tent.
Tent.
Oh shit. Missile crashed in Shimura. Damn it.
Thank you, Missile.
Yeah, Numos and the missile crashed at the end of Shimura. I don't see any debris from here.
Thanks for that, Numinous.
Fuck. Damn it.
The next shuttle is approaching the station. The next shuttle is approaching the station. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart. Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
Crash is epic fast. Rikitiki crashed in the entrance of Providence, but nowhere before the entrance of Providence, way before, like 200 meters before.
On my screen, that's the second or third pylon in Providence.
Approaching next station.
Yeah, on my screen it's like right outside.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
20 minutes left in the race, racers.
Before and after all shuttle flights. And last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Fantastic work, racers. Just letting you know, we're almost at 42 minutes gone. There is something we are investigating, a potential missed lap by our timers for Gerbert the Gnome. We'll let you know how that is resolved.
Every moment an experience. Located on the roof deck of the Stratus building,
Hello, Salem here. Can I ask for a lab check too? Because I'm watching the live stream and I'm missing some labs.
My standings are showing 7 laps.
Yeah, but I had no crashes, and Ricky, which is my teammate, is having more laps than I, having crashing 2 times.
Yep. So what's likely to happen with this event is we are going to do a recheck of the whole of the timing. But I will make a note of that now. Thank you, Salem.
You're welcome.
Going over work screen and respond to it. Just wait and what?
Origin Works at your service. Origin Works at your service. Core system operational. Shield system inactive.
Can we get a lap?
Your cruiser crashed.
Sorry, I think my mic cut out. I was saying Nextro because I think unless he had an explosion, I think he's missing a lap.
Yeah, I think there's a few mislaps. It's not everyone, but we've noted at least 3 there, so thanks for bringing it to our attention. So can I just confirm that mislap?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Sorry, the name that we expected for that mislap.
Nextro.
Nextro, gotcha.
Nice.
Crashed in the street cap.
Can I confirm that crash? Sorry, I didn't see the name. Confirming we crashed before. Thanks.
Minutes left, racers.
I won't give a positions update as that is significantly change after review. It's away. Good to know. Can confirm is the overall leader is Fresh 0-0.
I'm stuck on black screen. I'm restarting this game.
Copy.
Ship destroyed. Entrance comments.
Copy that, Billboy, ship destroyed. Debris noted. Let's check the offset.
Checking. Debris visible.
Ace Nightmare crashed at the beginning of Captain.
Correct.
Track any debris at Kaplan from your perspective?
I am too far away to see debris capping on 15 kilometers away.
Okay, so
No debris noted at Kaplan.
First quest.
Bobbit Boso crashed in hard air.
I saw that from behind. I'm pretty sure Bobbit merged with somebody in Kaplan.
Yeah, Boppet and Fresh 001 both went out at the same time.
sorry, who was the other racer?
Bop and Fresh.
High collision with someone? I don't know. Still flying.
Can I confirm who was involved in that collision? Races, we are at 50 minutes.
I crashed at Kimura. After collision.
No debris at Kimura. Looks clear through the tunnel.
Thank you.
Missile crash at Chimera.
Yep, I can see you there.
That is a tough turn.
No debris in Shimura entrance. Crash was against the wall on the right hand.
Yep.
And for my first.
Sorry, just confirming I'm checking the streaming. I'll show us on the back of Smithy when I no crash on the race yet.
I missed that, Neo. Sorry, can you repeat?
No problem. Just noted.
Yeah.
Welcome to Origin Gentleman Station.
What do you do to it back, Neo?
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart. Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing. approaching next station. If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Quite nice.
Enjoying the view? Our recently redesigned Crusader Industries shuttlecraft feature expanded vista opportunities with their signature.
Can I get a check for a dark mist lap?
Sorry, can I confirm that name again?
For dark. Yeah, it's just, it's no offense to Cats, but it doesn't make sense if he's ahead of me now.
Dirk, you're showing 12 laps.
Your vehicle has been. Please visit us again.
Yeah, Dirk hasn't crashed, so...
Yeah, it's potentially a timing issue. I will note it with our timers.
The race timing page is having a fit, so I don't think it's accurate.
The race timing page is having a fit. We're recording from multiple perspectives, so we'll be doing a recount after this race.
Liquid crash.
It's not a problem.
Thank you.
Core system operational.
No debris visible at startup origin.
Thank you.
Landing gear raised.
AC3 dead in Kaplan again.
I see. Was there anything that you collided with, or was it dead air again?
No, that one was a loading crane.
Okay.
Who put those there?
They're for removing dead
They,
ships.
they
off
just
the
jump
deck.
out at you.
Yeah, we specifically placed them.
They were on remote control by the checkpoint officers.
Obviously will not make it back in time.
I believe in you.
Like,
White flag been called yet?
yeah. white flag. White flag. Confirming that Playing Fox is the overall leader for the purposes of the white flag.
Should be right.
So racers continue to race. Once the checkered flag is called, we're required to finish the lap and then we're on.
Flying Fox is the leader.
Extra crashed.
Finish at your end of your next lap.
See, Ace, plenty of time.
Confirming crash next row at the end of Shamora, start of Shamora. No debris, looks clear.
Log cross in Kaplan entrance.
Confirm not rejoining, not enough time.
Race's overall leader, Playing Fox, is nearing the end. Check the flag will soon call. So our timers will call out that you have finished your race. Just to be clear. So if you're flying behind Playing Fox, your lap will soon be over.
Rickety and Boppet collided. Rickety is the one that fell.
Fox, you're over.
Checkered flag, checkered flag. Yep. Checkered flag. Horror, your race should be over now.
Chaka, Jellyhead, your race is over.
Sorry, Horror, your stuff.
Corvosa, your race is over. Voltok, your race is over. Do 3D, your race is over. Smithy P, your race is over.
I can finally go back to bed.
Neojet, your race is over.
What, we have a little party first?
Arakajar, your race is over. Computer Jesus. Billboy, Bobbit, and Cats, your race is over.
We're on Milford again.
Check it out, your race is over.
Not the top platform.
The missile, your race is over.
So just wait until all the races are through the checkpoint and then you can join the live platform.
Ricky Ticky, your race is over.
Never crashed. I'm not gonna make it back.
Command Tina, your race is over.
Get some sort of snowplow. We're doing.
Fresh, your race is over.
Where were we meeting for the group photo?
On the Milford platform, the lower large cargo deck.
Data machine, your
Well,
race
I
is
mean,
over.
I thought the hospital was the common place in this race.
Only if you lack skill.
Kubo, your race is over.
Yeah, and it's
Or if you hit hard air.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm going to
Fish
share
is
the
not
picture. You're
hugging.
going to see what is my ship.
I'm trying to find where
Mateo,
the
your race
photo-
is over.
I'll fly there once.
Yeah, I just finished, but I didn't get a call that my race was over. Did I do
Sam
that?
Cross, your race is over. Peach Boy, your race is over. I didn't say your name, Gerbo.
I didn't hear it.
Dirk, your race is over. You could do another race if you want, Gerbo.
I mean, sure. I'm gonna prefer that 24-hour now.
Tid, your race is over. Rose, your race is over. Yeah, you're happy to do another lap, it just won't count.
Damn.
Noise, your race is over.
Timers, can I just confirm? Yep, that is everybody.
Yep. It has to be Sire. Yep, Sire. Yep. And EX3 should have.
Yeah, I mean, I know you guys are gonna recheck, but there's no. No offense to Cats, but there's no way Cats beat Gerbo and I. We were ahead the entire time and never died.
Yep, absolutely. So results weren't announced on stream. We're going to recheck the results.
Results will probably be on the Monday, everyone.
This is our position right now. Get together on our platform and just hang out for a bit. Try and find out.
Is anybody still racing?
I've seen a bunch of people going up to that upper platform at Milford.
The lower cargo platform where myself and Commando Tenor are currently located.
If you're on the other platform, you will get squashed by a Cutlass Red, so move.
Kelly will squish you.
Where are we supposed to go?
Security ship weapons live.
Big cyan platform.
You can see
on
where
Milford.
Gentleman Jez is standing right now. That is the platform. And my shiny Banu Defender.
Yeah, I'm not seeing Gentleman Jazz anywhere.
Don't.
On
Commander
the-
Tenor and Gerbo the Goma down
Just
there as
look
well.
for the massive party markers.
Big cluster party marker.
Far end of Milford.
That thing looks like blue spaghetti. That's where everybody's at.
Let's line up the M50s. Let's line up the M50s.
one of the key takeaways today is just to review that race start procedure. So I think there's a bit of confusion there today, and I would like to make sure.
Neo,
that
pick a
gets
spot. I
addressed.
almost landed on you 3 times.
I didn't decide. I don't know what to choose.
That's what. Bring it in. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Core system deactivated.
Yeah, I'm on some of this thing right now. I see shit that thing. Keep shipping over there. Shipping party. Swing right now.
How do you emote again?
There's a still enjoying the party over there. I like it. I like the way it's pretty fun. They go the edge. The origin drivers obviously is like the edges part of that's how I do it. Thank you so much for the amazing time today, guys. I get lost in the celebration, but look at that. There, everybody's just, somebody's put the music on.
Wink, I might need to jump off in a second.
Sure.
It's true. It's
Would you be able to organise a bit of a group shot?
I can do that.
Amazing. Appreciate you. Once again, racers, thank you so much. The results are going to be reviewed across the next day or so. So thank you for your patience. I will confirm. I believe that the overall winner, Playing Fox, is still that's still the case. So if that stays the same, congratulations to Playing Fox.
Thanks. Yeah, it should be right, I would say.
You are an ACRUX champion. Well done.
I did it. I won myself and didn't get carried by Billboy. Let's go.
Congrats, dude.
So if you're here for next
Fox.
week's 24 hours, I'll talk to you then. But that should be an interesting experience for all those who will take part. It's gonna be a
Just
lot
you
of
know
fun.
what I'm gonna do right now.
But a good shot fresh, you would have deserved it, to be honest.
Alrighty, I'll need to jump off.
Just wait. You know what I'm gonna do right now? I'm gonna cook some hinkali. You know what a hinkali is? Biggest dumpling.
Oh, that's awesome, Fed.
Yeah.
I shall talk to everyone later. Thank you all.
Take care.
Good racing, everyone.
Good racing, guys.
Everybody.
Good racing, everyone. Awesome, thank you.
Now you're all free to wiggle each other's joysticks.
Good stuff, guys.
Just have a great photo at the where the clumper people are. Is
Coffee time, baby.
Cat 740 and Ricky Tiki and Commander Tina.
Yes, coffee time.
Come take a photo. Everyone, group up. We'll just be a mess. We won't be organised. We've done lots of organised photos.
No more organization.
No more
Only a
organising.
mess.
Chaos!
right? Alright, do whatever, take whatever emote, look whatever direction, jump, clump up. I'll take lots of photos.
Mosh pit.
That's the language that binds them. Medical, falling line.
I love seeing how many of us ended up in the hospital just because we're not wearing armor or suits.
If you do need an undersuit, I do have some in the back of my
Hey, I was naked from the beginning, but yes.
Yeah, real winners didn't wear suits from the beginning.
Legend Fox, you there?
Yeah.
Was it you, the one which I collided back with no explosion outside of Shimura? I'll take that as a no.
What was in Shimura?
I collided with somebody, but I mean, we bumped, but no, there was no explosion.
Okay, yeah,
With
I
an
didn't
M50.
feel anything, so
Yeah, okay. Then was somebody else.
or just desync for you or something.
No, I wasn't sure who was, but I was curious if it was you who already won. So congratulations, man. By the way.
Hey Euro Trucker, can you land that we can revive Horo? We have an emergency here.
Alright, Bob, everybody, I'm gonna pop out. It's been a great time. Talk to you all another time.
See ya.
See ya.
Yeah, take care.
Bye.
Yeah, Billboy, I think you're not helping.
Healing and drinks in the Cuddy Red.
Ooh.
Hey, Data, that one's mine.
What drinks? Is it the beer? Because otherwise I don't care.
No, you just get cruise locks, that's it. Take it or leave it.
Someone hit the self-destruct
They're all the
button.
same out here now.
Fermented cruise locks. Space moonshine.
Well, it looks like Billboy is overweighted now. Too much weight, coach.
Do a barrel roll.
Hey, who
Do a
took my
barrel,
shit?
there.
Go barrel.
Core system deactivated. Origin jump works at your service. Core system operational.
Yep. Rip.
GG's, guys. I'm gonna.
Yeah, good job, guys.
See out. Let's go, KFC.
Let us.
Thank you for the race, guys.
Yep. See you guys.
Do you think for race, guys?
Good night or good morning or whatever it is for you right now.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Yeah, it's time to go back to bed. I'll catch you guys later. Good racing.
Good racing, everybody. That was a lot of fun.
GG's.
Good night, everyone.
Gonna drop off then, everyone.
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye, everyone.
Sorry, whoever that was. I wasn't watching my ass.
Oh, I just wish my fucking ship wouldn't be so slow. Like it was, like I was a minute off of my normal practice times. Like it was, for some reason, it's so slow.
Ah, that sucks. I wonder if it's like just specific to the server or something.
I have no idea. It's maybe I have to reset, do character reset before the fucking 24 hours so I don't slow my team down.
Yeah. Over such long time, the difference would compound as well.
I was like, my idea was like, oh, I'm gonna take this race slow and steady, and like not crash and everything, and like I didn't crash, and then somebody who crashed passed me and then lapped me, and I'm like, what the fuck am I even doing?
Core system deactivated.
Not too shabby.
GG everyone. I'm gonna go get my lunch.
Later.
Enjoy.
Sounds good, man.
Welcome to the ACRUX
Take care,
vehicle
all.
retrieval system.
Done.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again.
Yep.
Goodbye.
I'm gonna head over to SCA. Catch up.
Looking for your next stop after visiting Crusader? Consider the lunar siblings, Salon, Daymar, and Yellow.
Stay at the luxurious accommodation, tour entire class shipyards, and bask in a sunset that is truly unforgettable.
A friendly reminder to check for your personal belongings before and after all shuttle flights, and to dispose of any trash at appropriate receptacles. No stress, no mess. Missed your shuttle? Not a problem. Another shuttle will be along shortly. At Origin Skyway shuttle service, more flights means less worries. The next shuttle is approaching the station. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart. Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing. Approaching next station. If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart. The next shuttle is approaching the station.
Good day.